everyone, and welcome to the championship review for the 2024-2025 season. I am your reigning, defending champion, Mr. Modest. We'll see how the matchup goes when we get there. Am I the current champion, Joel? I have no idea. I am the Buzzsaw. I am the Dragon Slayer. I am Mr. Modest. Joel, how we doing? We're doing. I love it. Now, Joel, before we got on to shoot here, I asked you a question. I'd like you to give the same response that you gave. When you're asleep late at night, do you ever just wake up and go, like, this fucking guy or fuck this guy for the kinds of things that I'm accomplishing?
Well, Brandon, I'm not going to answer it exactly the same. Whether you were winning championships or not, I would wake up in the middle of the night and think, fuck this guy.
All right, I'll take that. I gave you a warning on that one. Now, those that are watching the video, I have my notes in front of me. I'm not going to show you my plan. I will send it to Joel as I promised. But
I didn't ask for it. I did not ask for it.
I'm going to send it. I might even do like a year in review for Champion where I explain my craziness. Like, you people don't understand how much work I put in every day, adjusting numbers constantly, checking players, all this stuff. And you know what it leads you to at the end of the day, Joel?
It leads you to some form of madness.
Yes, absolutely. But it also leads you to 4 straight championships. Oh, woo! Kiss the trophy. With that being said, we will get into this matchup. Cody, a great opponent, fantastic, but just came up a little short this year and gets added to the list of, like, you know that meme where the Grim Reaper's walking into doors and, like, you know, there's blood behind him as he's leaving the doors? Yeah, Cody's door gets added to Hoodie Modest's, Grim Reaper trek, if that makes sense.
I want to say whatever so bad, but this is your day.
Yeah. Well, let's just talk about it a little bit. Joel, I had 2 triple doubles, and I believe for the last at least 5 years, everybody's been talking shit on one Jimmy Butler. And who has never, if anything, has been in support of Jimmy Butler? Who's that man?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have, been a traitor to the Heat and been just a Jimmy Butler fan.
Now, careful. I'm not a traitor. We just couldn't pay him. It got a little ugly towards the end. No big deal. But I was always the one, and Eric can definitely vouch for this. I am always the one touting Jimmy Butler. And if he didn't come through for me, 2 triple doubles in 2 weeks, Jimmy Butler almost put it out just by himself, just those very categories. So shout out to Jimmy. I wish I had a Jimmy jersey. I almost wore Dwayne Wade because it's his best friend, but I thought it'd be disrespectful to wear a Wade Heat jersey when Jimmy got these 2 triple doubles on the Warriors. So I just went with straight Joker. And now, Joel, I have a question for you. And speaking of Joker, did he play the whole matchup?
He didn't. He missed some games. He missed a few.
He missed the second week.
The back
he missed half. Yeah, he missed half. So, I know everybody's been, like, wondering. Cody was pretty injured, too. So, I went through and counted all the games missed on our IRs. I counted all the DNPs. I counted all the injured games missed on our actual rosters, the whole matchup. Hey, Joel, do you think Cody or I were more injured during this matchup?
I'm going to let you do your thing.
Okay, that's totally fine. Then don't answer, because I'll tell you, I was more injured, and it was by a lot, okay? I had 42 total missed games, whether it was IR injured or DNPs. Cody had 34. That's an 8-game difference, Joel Gibson. An 8-game difference, meaning that Cody had an 8-game advantage to start out the matchup. Now, you might have been wondering, why do I call myself the best on the wire? That's really interesting. He starts out with an 8-game lead, essentially, if you know, hindsight's 2020, of course. But let me tell you this, in games played, Cody had 115. Do you know how many I had, Joel Gibson?
How many? I don't know.
114. Meaning, even though Cody was cycling and had an 8-game advantage, I turned it into a 1-game player advantage for the entire week. I get that I'm bragging and this is my moment and I've won 4-0. Those are impressive ass numbers. You can't just him-haw through this. This takes actual work and dedication, and every year, that is what I put forward. Even in my tank year, I was still doing crazy shit, trying to figure out what was going on. I put the time in, and I have earned every one of these championships. 4 in a row. I am him. I am himmy, Joel Gibson. To bring it full circle, I am him. And understand that I'm going for 5 next year, and I want it more than I wanted 4. Drive for 5, half a decade. You thought I was nuts this year, Joel Gibson. Next year, everyone's in trouble. And I feel bad for the first team that I have to play next year, because I will be going for 30 wins in a row. I will make sure that I either have Joel there or we videotape it when I draw for the schedule, because I don't even care. Pick anybody in the West. I'll let you guys vote. You want me to play Neiman first or Adam first? I'll let you guys vote. Wait, which one's in the West? Is it Adam? I think it's Adam, and Neiman's in the East, or they flipped. Either way, I'll play Steven. I'll play CJ. I don't care. I'll let you guys vote who I play first. It doesn't matter. I am going to bury them for 30 in a row. I have won 4 straight championships, and that's bigger than a dynasty. This is my 6th championship in the league since I joined in 2024. And so I have won, if I do the math, that's 60% of all the championships in years that I've played. Joel, please comment. Is anything that I am saying untrue?
Man, it just sucks. I hate to say that it is all true. It's all true. But enjoy it while it lasts, Brandon. This is your moment. I would be doing the same shit. I'm going to go back and watch some of my championship moments. We have those on the channel.
We do. We do. I love it.
I'm going to relive those and feel better about myself.
Well, just watch my tank season. Just my whole season where I was just like, guys, I am not winning this year. I think I had
It sounds very familiar to this season to me.
Right. Well, the funny thing about my tank season was I was 1 game away from the playoffs. Even when I was tanking, I was 1 game. I was still trying to get there at the end. But outside of that, fantastic matchup with Cody. It was still close. I think that Sengun might actually still get the triple-double here. Tatum almost had the triple-double. It was at least going to be interesting down towards the end. Once I put steals kind of out of reach, I think is when I really started feeling good about the situation. But yeah, thanks everybody for a great season. I am again your champion. I will accept any gifts of, worship. Because 4 in a row, it's going to take 4 years. And Joel, I told you this. 4 years is just under 1,500 days, and that is a long time. So before anybody, even if you started next year, you got to win 3 more after that to even come close to what I have just accomplished. And it feels so good. It feels so good because the league is so competitive, especially at the top. This likely will not happen again, even if it's just like a breakup, an upset. Joel, I know you're building the dynasty, but winning 4 years in a row is something completely out of this world. When you won 3 in a row, we both said we thought that nothing like that would ever happen again. And now I have beaten that. I have not only tied it, I have beaten that. I am the greatest champion in this league's history. And there is nothing that anybody can say about it. Because I have the numbers, Joel Gibson. Anything else from you, big guy?
Enjoy it while it lasts. Go get your trophy inscribed. People are coming for you next year. Might not be me quite yet, but people are coming.
I'm ready. And Doug, that's a direct challenge to you. How about you play next year, dog? Maybe you can bring your number 5 pick, and let's see if I can beat your ass too. I'll add it right to the list. I will add it right to the doors of me walking in and slaughtering people as Grim Reaper. Next season, hashtag Grim Reaper is definitely my tag for the whole year. I'm coming for someone else's head. Great season. I love each and every one of you fucks. And we'll see you pretty soon because we're going to have a video about the expansion. Literally an expansion that might be happening here. So stay tuned. And like I said, don't panic drop. Nobody panic. It's not overly complicated. We're going to do just fine. Joel and I are still working on it a little bit, but also the off season starts tomorrow. So you are permitted to trade. Everybody's free agency money will be reset to the 150. And then we'll start coming out with dates just like we do all the time, for cap increase, rookie draft, and some other fun things that Joel and I have on the horizon here. And we're really excited. And get ready to take a ride as Modest goes 5 for 5, Joel Gibson. Wowza.
We'll see if you get there, but I'm going to try to stop you.
All right. See you guys next season.